Alright, Lancers, so today we did get quite a bit of news that we are going to talk about all in this video. More so in the second half of the video because I do want to spend the first half because I know I'm going to get this question asked a lot. What characters should I be picking up if I decide to buy the new beginner's pack for the year 2024? Finally, about time Kellogg did actually update this with a new set of characters. Like always, these are one of the better packs to buy as a new player. It's going to cost you around $5 or so, and you get to pick the character you want. No RNG, and if you are someone that's missing a character, it's almost always worth buying because one, you do get a new character for a relatively cheap price, but you are also again getting orbs for getting the new character to max level. And these characters do come at max level. The pack itself will be made available tomorrow, so if you haven't already bought the current beginner's pack, you might want to buy it today before it does leave. Now, in my opinion, the character pack this time around is actually quite decent in terms of character selection. Obviously, remember, as always, this is a beginner's pack. For us veterans, you most likely have everyone here, but if you are missing a character, well, then it's probably worth buying it. In my case, I know I'm buying this pack, even though I have everyone here, and the main reason why I'm buying it is to get this particular Rukia max transcended. I've been wanting to do that for quite some time, and I get to finally do it through this pack. So I would definitely be picking it up, but for someone that's new that just started the game, maybe you just download the BBS on Xbox and also Switch, which will be made available tomorrow, you might be wondering, who should you be picking? Well, truth be told, there's no bad character pick here. As always, whenever we have a selector like this, the best character to pick is to pick a character you think looks cool and someone you can have a bit of fun playing with. Of course, there are better valued picks here. Some of the seasonal characters, for example, are more limited when compared to a premium character. In my opinion, there are two really good standouts that are almost worth picking if you are missing them, that being 7th Anniversary Ichigo and of course also Maid Orihime. But more so, in my opinion, Maid Orihime. I think she's the best character to pick here, especially as a new account for when you potentially tackle guild quests, which is something that you definitely want to do as it does give you quite a lot of monthly orbs. So we're going to go through every single character though. Let's quickly explain what they do and what they're going to offer. In this case, Aizen is a seasonal character, and whenever I do mention that they're seasonal, it means they are more limited when compared to a premium character, but they're still not that limited. It means you can't get them from normal summon tickets, but you still most likely are going to pull them over time. They're mostly available in other summon tickets, special ones, and they're also sometimes featured as fillers in individual banners or just new banners in general. In Aizen's case, though, he is a normal attack damage character. For the Amelia of Sparta guild quest, that's realistically where you are going to use him. You could get a use out of him outside of guild quest, but more so, you only really want to use him in guild quests. Grimmjow is another seasonal character, and in his case, he's going to be a super Linksaur and also Linksaur farmer to farm speed potions. Of course, that's quite special. Having a super Linksaur farmer right from the get-go is always going to be good just to get that extra bit of value per run. But I will say, super Linksaur farmers and Linksaur farmers particularly have kind of lost their value to a certain extent, given that there's a lot of them. Like before, you know, maybe a year or two ago, it was special being a super Linksaur farmer, even a Linksaur farmer. Nowadays, we get them almost every new banner. So your reason for picking a character like Grimmjow and maybe some other characters in this selection might be because they are Linksaur farmers, but again, you're most likely going to pick up all the Linksaur farmers, or a lot of them, as you continue to play the game. But yeah, in Grimmjow's case, he's a super Linksaur farmer to farm speed, super Linksaur, and also Linksaur potions. Ginjo is a dropper character, he's premium, but I do know he has a stage design from Senkamon, so he might be useful there. Same goes for Chad, he's a seasonal, no attack damage character, has a stage design for him in Senkamon, and he is also used in the immediate Soropa guild quest. Torshiro is more so an epic raid Linksaur farmer to get you hot Linksaur potions. The reason for that is due to his high Sobom damage. While his damage itself isn't anything exceptional, his Sobom can apply weakened defense and also a debuff, allowing your team to overall do more damage, and given the fact that he is increasing the Linksaur potions and also droppers you can get, overall makes him a solid Linksaur farmer. Rangiku is another seasonal character. Only time I've ever used her really is in Senkamon. Her strong attack hit and damage output isn't anything super crazy. She has a cute design. If you're a Rangiku fan, go for her, but other than that, very limited on where you actually can use her. Same goes for Renji. Overall, really cool character. He is one of the two characters in this game that does have the Bankai button, which transforms them, gives them more damage, but also allows them to have an increased chance to inflict stat summons, in his case Lacerate. But the only time he's best used is in the immediate Soropa guild quest, and there are way better characters than him to be used there. Maid Orihime, though, as already described, is one of the best characters to pick here, especially as a new account for when you eventually tackle guild quests. The reason for that is because she has 3 great things about her that no other character can do in the game altogether. First and foremost, she has a boost SA2. With the booster skill, it allows her to give your teammates a 43% attack, focus, and also defense increase. She has a barrier alongside on that SA2 with the multi-barrier skill, so it's a +5 barrier for herself and a +3 barrier for your teammates. And then the special part is that she does have shared complete status immunity, so when she does stand on a puddle, on a status element, she will give that immunity to your team. Having all three in one package is really, really good. Again, especially in Guild Quests where maybe you don't have a good team booster. Due to those three reasons, unironically, you can use her in every single phase of Guild Quest. And as a new account that is first tackling Guild Quest, you might not have access to 3 good characters for every single phase of Guild Quest. So in a way, Aaroniero means that you never have to have that third character. You can just have 2 good characters. You could have your lead, you could have a normal attack damage character, and then you can have Aaroniero, and your team is likely to beat it assuming they can do enough damage. Because they sure ain't dying because Aaroniero is keeping them protected, and it's allowing them to do more damage. As a character itself, she's overall very solid, but she's definitely gotten better thanks to the very hard Guild Quest, and someone that again you can use whenever you want to, in Guild Quest specifically. As a new player, it might take you a while for you to realize how good she actually is, but generally, she's a really, really good support, and she's definitely someone that I think everyone should have when it comes to Guild Quest content, especially in those very weird Guild Quest phases where the status element pools on the floor are different to the characters that Caleb want you to bring. Overall, very solid pick, especially given the fact that she is a seasonal character. Halibo is another Linksword farmer, in this case designed to farm Mind Linksword potions. She's seasonal, she has a cute design, you might want to pick her for that reason. Rukia is a ranged normal attack damage character, can be used outside of Guild Quest, but her main usage is definitely in Guild Quest, where her damage does actually get increased. Most importantly, she is going to be your team booster, providing your team with an extra 43% attack, focus, and also defense increase, while at the same time she herself also doing a lot of damage when up against Arankas in the ranged Guild Quest phase. Ishin is going to be a Brave Battle character. Might be a good character if you do need that 3rd edition on your team. He's kind of in a weird position where he isn't designed to really counter someone, and no one really hard counters him to a certain extent, but to me he's always been like the 4th character pick. Overall solid character, but not the best character in Brave Battles. But good enough, especially as a premium character. Eventually you will get him, and getting dupes of him is never a bad thing because again he's in Brave Battles and dupes give you an advantage. Tsukishima is more of an arena character, very weird strong attack kit, more so with the SA2, but he's a fun character. If you like Tsukishima, I think this is the best Tsukishima that we have in game right now. Retsu is a Linksword farmer, a seasonal Linksword farmer at that. Swimsuit design is looking very, very lavish. She overall makes for a solid Linksword farmer, healing your team with the Soul Bomb, applying weakening, and also weakening defense, allowing your team to clear faster. Zarapo is a premium character, honestly not that good. I've never really used him, and every time I force myself to use him in Guild Quest, for example, it's never the best. It's never the best. Ichigo obviously is an anniversary character, a really cool character, still holds up really well to this day. Has 2 killers, so he has a lot of usability. An overall really good character to have right from the get-go, although do keep in mind he will likely be featured in the upcoming 9th anniversary banner, which will be happening in 9 days time. So while he is one of the better characters to pick in this selection, chances are if you are going to be pulling on the anniversary, you're most likely going to get him. So if you do intend to pick up Ichigo in this particular pack, maybe wait 9 days and wait for your anniversary summons before you decide to pick up Ichigo. But even then, to be fair, he is a character, just like every anniversary character, to be fair, that you want to get duplicates of. But to be fair, just like most anniversary characters, because they are actually good characters, getting duplicates of them is never a bad thing. And the same can be said with this Ichigo. Barugun is kind of useless, I'm not gonna lie. Doesn't have much going for him. That SA2 being a deeper attack kind of holds him back. He has a very slow, strong attack kit, especially with that SA1. Good survivability thanks to his weakening and also drain, but nothing super special. Ruka is another premium character, and in her case, she is a ranged normal attack damage character for the ranged Quincy Guild Quest. As of right now, she's the only normal attack damage character for that Guild Quest phase, so she's good to have, but she is premium, likely you will get her later on. Shinji is overall just a team booster for speed captains. Really good when paired with someone like Yachiru, and that's realistically the only use he's ever had. As a character, he really doesn't offer much, to be fair, besides again that team buff to better speed captains in particular. Neliel is more so an arena character, very limited on where you can use her, doesn't have much going for her. And then Byakuya is another premium character like most canon Bleach characters, right, from the original anime. In his case, he's a melee and normal attack damage character for the melee Soripa Guild Quest. Really good damage output, overall very solid. And that's basically the selection, right? Again, if you are a veteran, you probably know what character to pick here. If you are missing anyone from this selection, you might as well pick them up. But for new players, again, my recommendation is probably to pick up Maid Orihime. Overall, very good support and will carry you for quite some time. If you don't care about Maid Orihime, well then pick any character you want. Again, it's only $5. And to be fair, all these characters here, you're likely to get later on anyway. think of this ticket in a way as a get them early ticket. Again, like I mentioned, I'm personally going to be picking up Rukia, mainly for the fact that I can actually finally get her max transcended. Other than that though, now let's talk about the other news that was announced today. In this case, starting tomorrow, we are going to be having the Reinforcements banner rerun. This is the first time it is returning. Rangiku, Minia, and also Yumachika. The banner itself doesn't have the best fillers. You have like 4 kind of old characters, 5 old characters, and then 4 somewhat new characters. Minia is going to be an overall very solid Brave Battle character, pairs very well with someone like Orihime. Rangiku is overall a very solid character. Despite her range collision holding her back from being one of the best characters in the entire game, she has proven herself to be very solid, and I've had a lot of fun using her in Guild Quest, normal PvE play, and also Limit Breaker, where she kind of surprised me. I made a whole video dedicated to that. Recommend checking out if you haven't already seen it. Yumachika is more so a Guild Quest character for the Melee Squad 0 Guild Quest, which will be getting its Nightmare difficulty this coming week. Actually, you'll be getting it tomorrow. Yama is still a very powerful SP power character, and then the rest of the fillers honestly aren't really worth talking about. Good links, resurrectable, that's about it. I don't really recommend anyone summoning on this banner, maybe outside of the 2 discounted steps. If for some reason you do want to summon on this banner, keep in mind it is here until the 21st. Remember, the upcoming 9th anniversary is starting on the 19th. So I would say wait till part 1 of the anniversary does drop, do your summons, and if for some reason you have leftover orbs and you don't care about part 2 of the anniversary, would then by all means go ahead and summon on this banner. It's an okay banner, do the discounts if you want to, I don't recommend going past that. After that, they did announce that we are getting 2 new accessories. Finally, right, new accessories. Nothing too special, though. In this case, we are getting the Human Killer sticker and also the Quincy Killer sticker. One thing to note, as with every single sticker in this game, is that these can only be acquired through the accessory machine. Now, remember, summon tickets do pull from the accessory machine, so you can get them from summon tickets, and that's the only way to really get them. If you are fusing your accessories together, you cannot get them through that. But for those like myself that have been stacking up a lot of accessory summon tickets, it looks like we can finally put them to use because 2 new accessories will be coming out into the game. And for the record, it does seem like these accessories are planned to release tomorrow after the maintenance that we do get tonight. And then, of course, with those 2 accessories, an additional 4 will be added. Remember, these are the 5-star plus accessories. We've already made a video on it, but in case you want a quick recap, Golden Yukis and Yukis are finally going to be usable. In terms of the stats that they are giving here, spiritual pressure and stamina plus 30%. It's not 60, it's only 30%. That is its max stat increase. And in this case, the most important part is that it's dropped the focus set to 0 effects. Negative effect more so. So this does mean that these accessories are finally usable, more so the golden Yukis if you do have them. And then with that, the Characterizer watch has gotten a 10% increase, allowing you to get upwards to 30% coin drop, and Captain's Coat got a 10% increase on your HP, your stamina stat, and it also now comes the 80% effect of having last ditch survival. Overall, 4 very good upgrades, and they will be made available tomorrow. The way you're going to be able to 5-star plus these accessories is using golden hammers and silver hammers, and we still have no idea how we're really going to be able to get them, but I assume they will be made available tomorrow through event orders. And again, all the things that we have mentioned today will be made available after tonight's maintenance. In my case, game is going to be up and running at 8 in the morning, so potentially a lot to look forward to tomorrow, especially for the potential data mines. This time last year is when we did get our first sign of the upcoming anniversary characters. Not sure who they will be, that will not get leaked, hopefully not. But if the anniversary characters are set to have new skills and new attacks, likely they will be data mined tomorrow, so we might get a little hint, sign, on what the 9th anniversary characters will be able to offer. Alongside that, we'll also probably get some data mined information regarding the next set of resurrectable characters. In this case, it should be these 3,000 Geoblood characters. Not guaranteed to happen, but that might all happen tomorrow morning. So even if you don't care about the 5-star plus accessories, if you don't care about the returning banner, if you don't care about the new stickers, or even the new beginners pack, there's potentially some exciting news coming tomorrow. So make sure you like and subscribe to what we'll be covering on the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.